Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another SEC team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. The offense now operating in empty. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Harris. He's moving out of the pocket. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackle made after a big gain.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. Huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots. that Georgia defensive line.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Get on it!
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerve from the part of that receiver.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short game. First down, trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what the decision is on 4th down coming up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
That's a fly to the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football for 32. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The running play, third down now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks off some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. But there, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive.
Get set, get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The throw, it's Harris. He's moving out of the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Finds room with the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. When he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring out 2nd down.
When you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs, you put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Robinson.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Want to make an adjustment for this critical down. Coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pressure gets to him again.
And this defense is on fire. That's back-to-back sacks. Right now, they're just winning the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Knight. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A chance right away here in the 2nd half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up for the stop? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to throw. It's Harris.
Look at him. Step down. Shoot hands.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now what a great defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe getting in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who works his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Come to the line for second down and very short now.
42 Spider.
Scanning the field. It's Harris. On the run here. Let's it go. QB to the tail for a completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but he snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Harris. And here comes a deep shot. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, but this quarterback loved to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Plus the 45-man. An explosive game. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really, whatever.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Keep it moving.
He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Harris. He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Oh, reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Pressure is coming. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket looking over the field.